And ready to get it going, we see the Magic. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. First, for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving is out there with Kyle Korver. They've got Tristan Thompson, a very solid big man who will be making every effort to control the glass and make some big plays under the rim. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Love in at the 4 slot. And for Orlando, Watson out there with Evan Fournier. And they've got Vucevic, the sweet-shooting 7-footer out of USC, in at the center. Then there's Green, and it's Gordon in at the power forward.
You know, the Cavs have been very mindful of remaining flexible in terms of the salary cap. And when you do this, you set yourself up to perhaps make a big splash in free agency at some point, and you know what's coming. They might have a chance to re-sign LeBron in 2014 with how their books look.
Love, defended by Vucevic. Love off a pick from Thompson. To the middle. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Jeff Green picks one up. And that had been the rumor for a while. The Cavaliers looking to maybe mend some bridges and bring LeBron back in the mix when he hits free agency next year. Their books are certainly in order for it, Steve, and it might happen.
Hey, you never know. I mean, nobody expected LeBron to leave in the first place, so why not give yourself an opportunity? You are in his backyard in terms of LeBron's hometown. So I like what the Cavs have done. They've added young talent, but they've maintained flexibility just in case.
And the shot is good.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And he is a persistent defender too, Steve. I mean, even if he gets caught behind on the break, he'll bust his behind to get back into the play and maybe come up with a block at the last second.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Watson dishes to Fournier. He feeds it to Green. Fires for three. That doesn't go either for Green.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Watson with it. He's covered by Irving. Watson's shot is good. And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a three-point game. Here's LeBron. Back to Thompson. Love outside. LeBron. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
And Orlando making a change here. The Cavaliers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Well, they were very pleased with their free throw numbers a year ago. They knocked down about 79% from the stripe as a team.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And it's blocked by Long. They recover it. Clock at 6. Number 8. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. For three, Love. Got it to go with no time left on the clock.
You talk about stepping up at a big moment. That is some fortitude, folks.
I should say.
The awareness, the release, everything was just perfect.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers ahead, up by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch. Well, it was a tough year for the Magic last season. They found no salvation here in Orlando either. They were dreadful at home and had the fewest home court wins of any team in the league. Tough pill for the fans there to swallow. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And that home record of the Magics that you mentioned, Clark, a paltry 12-29. So, Steve, that being said, a big part of why they ended with the fewest wins in the entire league. Why?
Well, I mean, if you can't defend your home court, good luck to you. But the big thing is just not enough talent. I mean, this is a team that is in full-blown rebuilding mode, and last year was kind of the initial season in that campaign, and it obviously showed.
And Orlando has possession after the missed 3 from Porter. Payton outside. Lets it go from 11. That's the bucket. Payton's got his first basket of the night. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Tragic Brunson.
Irving kicks it to Love. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Love. The Magic trail by 9. He dishes it to Fournier. Left block shot on the way. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. Payton against Irving. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Payton outside, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Outside Irving. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that is simply a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer feels like a six-pointer coming when it did right at the end of the half.
And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers lead by 11. Keep it here for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Fridays are made for basketball, and now, from the 2K Sports Studios, we're happy to bring you the halftime show. The Cleveland Cavaliers ahead against the Magic at Amway Center. Offensively, they're making it look ridiculously easy. Everything's falling. Kevin Love certainly contributing with his play. And what a game from Kyrie Irving as well. And midway through, the Magic still alive. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. We'll see you next time as the second half is about to get underway in Orlando. So long, take care, and I'll see you next time on 2K Sports.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Clay created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Watson, who's covered by Irving. 4 on the clock. From the baseline. And it's sent back by Irving. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Cavaliers leading by 11.
Well, one of the struggles for a young team is figuring out how to win on the road. And winning on the road is not just execution, it's preparation and mindset. And young teams struggle to put that together, and the Cavs were certainly a team that struggled with that.
So it's Orlando now, following the miss by Kevin Love. Green kicks to Fournier. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fournier's got the first points of the second half here for Orlando.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. For the Cavaliers, being young was a big problem, and not having much luck with injuries was another. But, Steve, it can be tough to score points when you're on the road, and they struggle with that in a big way.
Well, they would end up in the bottom 5 in scoring last year while on the road, and that did them no favors. In defense, I mean, that was another issue. They couldn't stop anybody. So you combine that offense, that defense, going on the road, you're in some trouble.
No one covered. 5 points in the game.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range. You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
Irving attacking. It's rebounded by Vucevic. The Magic trail by 6. The 3. It's rebounded by Corbin. Here comes Irving. He has 6. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. To shoot. The feed to LeBron. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Kyle Korver hits from deep. Korver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead, up 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
So we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, with sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well. The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Magic shooting around 40% from the floor here. There's the dish to Augustine. Vucevic, the pass to Augustine. He kicks it to Vucevic. Can't hit. And Cleveland the other way now. Feeds it to LeBron. Pass to Love. Dishes it to Korver. Back to Love. Cleveland moving it around. LeBron kicks to Irving. LeBron. The pass to Korver. Love outside. It's stolen by Green. And now Orlando on the plate. Banked in off the glass.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on deep.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Payton comes in for DJ Augustine. Here's Orlando now. They trail by 9 points. Fournier dishes to Gordon. Misses from short range. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Korver passes to Thompson. He feeds it to LeBron. Irving kicks to
Tragic Brunson.
Out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Biombo, he's checked in for Vucevic. Brown comes in for Jeff Green. DJ Augustine's checked in for Fournier. And it's Watson in for Payton.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Thompson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
And now Hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Jeff Green is checked in for Gordon. And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're losing by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they can game plan all they want, but there's not enough time left for them to come back and win this game.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what they think they're going to pull off here.
Irving with the ball. Love outside. Passes it to Thompson. 11 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Brown outside. A three-pointer, no good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love.